In order to access Google Classroom, when you open up a new tab, you'll see your waffle. When you click your waffle, you're going to want to click on the Classroom symbol or button. When you click on the Classroom button, it will take you to the Google Classroom page where you're going to see all the different grids of the classes that you are in, or you'll just see one grid if you're in elementary. So what you'll do is if there is a blue box on the bottom that says join, you'll want to go ahead and join all those Google Classrooms. And once you're in them, you can click the title. By clicking the title, it will take you right into your Google Classroom. When looking at your Google Classroom right now, you have a menu button in the upper left-hand side. You can go back to your home to all your classes. You can see your calendar of your Google Classroom, your to-do list, and any other classes that you have. The settings button allows you to change the different settings for your Google Classroom. You can change your profile picture, and then you can also change these very, very important email settings. So if you received way too many notifications from Google Classroom in the past, you can turn these off. Or you can adjust specific emails depending on what you want. So this settings, especially for the email settings, are really important. So let's go back to our first period science class. And when we're in our first period science Google Classroom, you'll see that this is my home page. This is my home screen, and it's called my stream. On my stream, I will see the title of my class, my Google Meet link, and also different assignments or announcements that my teacher has posted. On the stream, each teacher will have it set up slightly differently. So some teachers will allow you to comment on the stream and some won't. So for example, in this class, I can't comment on the stream, nor can I comment on the actual post itself right here. But I can send a private comment to my teacher when I clicked on that assignment. So the stream is that first home page. The second tab at the top is Classwork. You're going to be spending most of your time in the Classwork tab. In the Classwork tab, you're going to see all of your work, and it's going to be organized by topic. This teacher has organized all of the work in this classroom by date. All of your teachers are going to organize their topics slightly different. So you're going to want to look on the left-hand side to see exactly how they've organized everything. They might do it by date, they might do it by subject, or they might do it by week. So you're going to want to just make sure that you're looking at how those topics are organized. The next thing you're going to want to look at are all these symbols. All these symbols, as you can see, they're starting to get a little different, and even the color changes. And that's an important distinction that you need to notice. When you see a clipboard, that means that it's an assignment and it's something that you have to literally hit the turn in button. If there's a color to the clipboard, that means you need to do it. If there's not a color to the clipboard, that means you've already done it. If it looks like a bookmark, then that means that it's material, important class material that you need to look at, but there's nothing that you need to click turn in for. If you see a question mark, that means that it could be a multiple choice question or a short answer question, all within Google Classroom. If that question mark is grayed out, that means you've already done it. Now let's look at an actual assignment. If we were to click this, it opens the assignment a little bit, not all the way. If we actually hit view the assignment, then we'll be able to see how many points the assignment's worth, the due date, all the instructions that the teacher has put, and then we could see any attachments. This teacher has included a video and has told me that I need to watch the video that has no sound and make a script for it. So when I'm done and I do all of my work, I can add my work here via my Google Drive, a link, a file, a new doc, a slide, a sheet, a drawing, and then once I've added all that, I can mark it as done. If I have a question, I can send a private comment to my teacher, or I can just email them. When I want to go back to my home page, I go right up here to the left-hand corner, and then I can go back to my classwork. Another thing that's important in the Classwork tab is you have access to your Google Meet again, your Google Calendar, and your Class Drive folder, but you also have this that says View Your Work. If you click on View Your Work, it shows you everything that you have assigned in a little different way. So it shows you what you have assigned and what you have turned in. And also the category. So this teacher has labeled some things as classwork. If there was another category that said test or quizzes, I would see it here. I can also sort all of my assignments by what's been assigned to me. And then I can say, well, what about what's been graded and returned? This teacher hasn't returned anything yet, but otherwise I would have stuff in this folder. If I miss the due date and I don't know if I have missing assignments, I can check Google Classroom and I can hit this missing link and it'll show me if I have any missing assignments, and then I can talk with my teacher and see what my teacher's policy is for my missing work. That's the Classwork tab. So then now let's go to our People tab. If I ever forget what my teacher's name is, especially in the beginning of the year, I can click People and I can see my teacher's name, and then I can also send them an email. If I'm working with students from my class in a group project and I'm not sure what their email is, I can see them right here under Classmates, and I can click on these email buttons and their email will pop up. Then I can click on my Classwork tab. And one more thing I want to show you under the Classwork tab is your Google Calendar. So when you click on your Google Calendar, it will open a new tab. Calendar is a great place to go to see all of your assignments from all of the classes that you are in. And when you look at your Google Calendar and you see an assignment, you can click on it and it'll show you all the directions, what the assignment is, when it was posted, the due date, and it'll also give you a link of where to go. You can also get to your calendar by going to your waffle and clicking on the calendar button, and it will also take you to this same page. You can also create different assignments for yourself and different to-do lists, and you can tell yourself that this is when you need to study or this is when you need to do certain assignments.